Hey everyone, Greg from Planet Green Zen, and today's video is on how to stop procrastinating. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are like, oh, that's me, that's me. But before we touch on that topic, if you guys have never been to the channel before, what I tend to do on this channel is just inspire the world, inspirational education in 5 main areas of life, which are mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and socially, because I truly believe that if every one of us on this planet had a holistic balance of each one of those areas, we can live in world peace, in poverty, hunger, disease, famine, and have more abundance, healthy, wealthy, prosperity, and just energy and everything around this entire globe. So if you guys believe in that message, please go ahead and hit the like, smash that subscribe button, hit the like on this channel, on this video I should say, and share this out with people in your community, your circle or tribe who needs to hear this information, and comment below and let me know your feedback, okay? Alrighty guys, so again, today's topic is how to stop procrastinating. That is probably the #1 thing to where people don't accomplish greatness, what they are meant to do in this realm or on this earth, on mid-earth, mid-world. Because again, think about it. A lot of times people say they want to work out, for example, but then the day comes and they say, well, I'll do it later this afternoon. Then the afternoon comes, oh, I'll do it tonight. Then tonight comes, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Then tomorrow comes, repeat the cycle. Then it's a week, then it's a month. And you look around, it's a year later, and nothing has been accomplished. So you want to stop procrastinating, guys. Stop it. So again, you want to just stay focused and laser focused on what you need to do, because again, when you develop a why, a strong enough why, again, because sometimes there's going to be things you're not going to want to do, but in order for you to get to where you need to be, you will have to get through that resistance and that uncomfort in order to accomplish the greatness. Like, for example, let's say if you're an author, you want to write a book, but you don't want to sit down to actually type out each word for each chapter, but then if you don't do that, you will never write the book. So you have to get focused and write down. You're going to have roadblocks and writer's blocks and frustration, and it feels like you're not going anywhere, you're not accomplishing anything, but you have to keep going and keep pushing. Even when you're tired, that's big. Even with me, sometimes I wake up in the morning and need to work out, and I'm like, I'm so tired, but I need to think about the end results of where I can, be 80 years old, going hiking still, and doing adventurous things and still enjoying life, because I'm keeping myself healthy now. With my future self, I picture my future self coming back in time and thanking me for keeping up and doing what I'm doing now, so then the future me can actually live a life of abundance. Again, I told you I have an animated mind. I went to school for animation, and I'm always thinking about all this stuff. But again, that's how I like to think. Just again, whatever works for you, just to keep you going. But again, you want to stop procrastinating. Again, think of your why. Write it out. Place it on your wall, in your bathroom, in your living room, in your kitchen, if you have a study or an office or spare bedrooms, wherever you go every day, paste it on the wall as far as your why and the reason why you're doing it, so you can look at it every day and get reminded of it. As soon as you wake up, maybe put it on your ceiling so you watch it, or so you can see it when you first wake up, or when you get out of bed, if you kind of sit up first and rotate just so you can stand up, put it right there in front of that wall, or wherever, in your kitchen, living room, so you see it every day, and it keeps reminding you that this is your why, this is your purpose, and that will help push you to go forward. Also, think of the future, the end results. Again, like your future self or your future situation, to where if you have a family or if you have charities and things that you want to help and donate to, just think of what it will be like because you did the work now, that your family can enjoy the fruits of that labor later. Or your charities or whatever it is, organizations. You're like, wow, I'm glad I went through this resistance, because now look at, I'm able to provide and help other people out. Not just myself. Again, think beyond yourself. A lot of us are selfish, where we always just think about us. Well, I don't want to do this. It's not good for me. It's not convenient for me. I don't have the time. All this stuff. I. But when you think about other people, it tends to change your perspective on things. Instead of saying, well, it's not good enough for me, but it's good enough for your family, or in the future, your family will enjoy it. Be able to put your kid in college, full ride scholarship if you want, or maybe homeschool them because you don't want them to go to the traditional school. You want to teach them things that's valuable, that's not taught in school. So again, travel the world. Said your kid ask about, hey, what is this? I'm reading on the history, and it says something about Paris, France. Instead of telling them, hey, Google this or go on YouTube. Hey, you know what? Let's plan a trip there as a family. We can go there for a couple weeks, just so you can see it, physically, versus just reading in the book or watching on TV. So again, just different things that, maybe you want to help out a family member, maybe buy someone a house outright that you love or care about, or maybe pay medical bills for one of your family members that's, going through some hard times. You'll be able to do all that stuff if you were to do the work now and get through the selfishness and the resistance. So when you think about that, again, maybe write it out as a why, put it on your wall, keep that in your mind, so that would actually help you break through that procrastination and just work. So then you can, I like to live, again, like I told you guys, I live by a lot of quotes. So this is a quote I kind of heard, kind of made up in a sense, but it's like everything's, again, like I said, if you do the opposite of what society tells you to do, you typically will be successful. So again, society tells you to live to just work. Like, I'm making a living, I'm going to work, so I live to work. That's what kind of you're told. But if you flip that around, you work so you can live. Again, the opposite. So work now, 2 to 5 years, whatever it takes to build the life and legacy that you want, and then you can live the rest of your life how you want. So work now so you can live later versus live to just work. Okay, so again, hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you guys need help with manifesting greatness, having the right mindset to do so, go ahead and click in the links on the links in the description below. It will take you to a video. After you enter your email, watch the video, you get introduced to some massive discounts, and let me know what you think of the videos. Okay, and I want to leave you guys with a quote. Today's quote is from Elizabeth Gilbert. She says, your labor is your contribution to the miracle. Now I will say that again. Your labor is your contribution to the miracle. What do you guys think that means? Again, the way I interpret it is, let me know if you agree or disagree, but is a lot of times people say people are lucky or there is coincidences that happen. I don't believe in that a lot. I know sometimes it can feel like that, but I believe if you are doing the work and you start to get presented with opportunities or people to help you grow, those are not coincidences. Those are, they say, oh, that's a miracle or a coincidence you did that. It's part of the journey, because it's just your contribution is, your labor is your contribution to the miracle. So I believe that when you do the work, then yes, you get presented more with opportunities and situations, because think about it, guys. If you just sit at home and don't do anything, then nothing will really come in your zone. You will not attract anything to you. But if you're out doing the work, connecting, meeting people, networking, reading, and then researching things, as you do that, it will start to attract the things you need, which will seem like miracles or coincidences. Like, for example, let's say if you're I don't know, at home reading a book and it talks about, hey, you should go networking and go to this specific type of event to get people in whatever business, or maybe have an invention idea. And then, okay, so then you go to like a meetup app or Eventbrite or whatever and see, oh, well, there is a meeting. So you go to that meeting, then you meet somebody that's maybe, hey, you know what, I like that idea. I want to be an investor, or I want to be a partner, or hey, I want to hire you or partner with you to do this or that. And then you meet that person, then that leads to X, Y, Z. But it all started with that book. If you did not pick up that book, it wouldn't have led to you going to that meeting. Then in that meeting, you meet it in person. So again, when people say, well, that was a miracle, that was a coincidence, that person was there at the same time. But if you were not have picked up that book, you would not be on that journey. So that's what I feel that means. Even let me know if what I said makes sense to you guys. But again, love to hear your interpretation of that. Okay, so go ahead and let me know in the description below, and you guys have a great day.